Good afternoon there, YouTube. This is Rick, Black Rifle, from North Augusta, South Carolina, coming at you with the BattleTek Battlefield laser. It's made for the pistol or the rifle by Firefield. It's called BattleTek. It's a green laser, flashlight, and IR designator. So if you have night vision, it will shine a IR light also. What did I do with it? There it is. Anyway, here's your green laser. And then you switch the button down below and you got your flashlight. But that's on my Springfield Armory pistol, and mounts right up on the rail here. This will not fit the little mini compacts, so it just doesn't fit them. This pistol's empty, by the way, for you bozos that like to make corrections and browbeat people. But anyways, just a little thumb screw here that takes it on and off. You got two pads on each side of the rear, or you could use the long cable with a pressure switch for the rifle. It's a nice little, it just mounts right on your Picatinny rail. And you just tighten it up like so. Someone calling me. And you just tighten it right back up and you're back in business. With the light, and that's it. Back over to the green laser. One push put it on, one push take it off. So you leave it on or take it off. And with the light, and that's all you do is just tighten this up. You got to have like a nylon holster so this thing will fit in a holster. You know, it won't fit your standard holsters unless you get one made for a light. Some light companies make holsters with their flashlight, their weapons lights. Well, now I'll show you it with it on my Ruger 1022 tactical. The same tactical rifle the IDF uses to dispatch terrorists. Fully suppressed Ruger 1022 with night vision. And the IDF has adapted that stock and all of that. That's Israeli made. It's on my 1022, except their barrel's threaded and has a suppressor. Mine does not have a threaded barrel. There you go. This is my setup. This is the Ruger 1022 with the Fab Defense stock. This is the same rifle that the IDF uses to dispatch terrorists when they're throwing firebombs and starting trouble, causing these riots. Palestinian firebomber or rioter is nothing but a terrorist. Plain English, just like they are in America. If you loot and burn and you destroy property and you act uncivilized and you try and hurt other people with firebombs and so forth, and launch rockets at people and projectiles, whether they're stones or not. You deserve to get everything the police give you, or the IDF gives you. So there you go. This is my setup, and that's the Sightmark night vision scope, and this will mount underneath my my rail there for my IR light. Okay, YouTube, here we are with it on my rifle. The rifle has a buttstock. It actually folds. But anyway, this is the Sightmark Wraith, and this is the IR light for the Sightmark Wraith. And then we have the flashlight, IR light, and green laser. And that's it. It's a 20-inch barrel. I think it's 1 in 16 twist. And just a Ruger 1022. Got the match trigger here, the BX trigger and everything. I'll tell you, at 50 yards, this thing drives tacks. I mean, they're all one hole with the 40 grain velociter hollow point. At 50 yards, I can put them all in the same hole. It's really tight group. They fit under a dime. So that's a pretty good group on them. With that little BattleTek light there from Firefield. It's got an IR designator, so I could look through the scope and see it too. So I can actually zero that to my scope. Wherever my IR light, laser light hits on a pig's head, that 22 is going to hit right there. I've got this scope zeroed at 100 yards, but most of my shots are made at night from a 25-foot ladder stand, about 60 yards from a feeder, where they come in and eat feed and line up, and I just pick them off. I take them out one at a time. Sometimes I'll sit there at night, and with the 22 they always come back. With the higher power rifles, they don't come back. I guess the shot scares them off, but the little crack of the 22 is not as loud as that 6.5 Grendel or the 223 or the 9mm carbine. So the little crack of this little 22 is very light. The recoil's light, so it's very accurate from that ladder stand. I just lean on their light rail and on the rail around the ladder stand. It's got a rifle rest on it, so I lean on the rifle rest and I take my time and just squeeze that trigger and kill them hogs. But this is the laser sight by Firefield. Now when you get the thing in the mail, I ordered this from sportsmansguide.com. When you get it in the mail, the instruction book is in German, so you're going to have to go on the website and just PDF download their manual, and you get the English version. There's not much to it, you know. I mean, it's very simple to operate. And I could use the extension that plugs in the back here and has a switch that comes down, but this is perfect for where I hold my hand when I shoot, and I just push on, push off, push on, push off. I want to go to the flashlight. There you go, on the flashlight. So that's it. I really like this setup. I don't know, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Anyway, have a nice day. This is Rick, Black Rifle from North Augusta, South Carolina, saying goodbye.